Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Tonight's story takes us to Mamelodi, Pretoria, where two young women were found dead under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unfolding, but what's catching national attention is that Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has now taken charge of the investigation. His involvement signals just how serious this case has become, as authorities try to piece together what really happened in the final hours before these women lost their lives. Two young women were reportedly found dead in Extension 17, Mamelodi, under mysterious and deeply troubling circumstances. The cause of their deaths remains unknown at this stage, but what is clear is that this case has shaken many and raised serious questions about safety, accountability, and justice for women in South Africa. What happened to these two young women, who they were with, and what really unfolded in their final moments are the pressing questions that everyone is asking tonight. Reports suggest that the two ladies were last seen alive at a local club, enjoying a night out. Eyewitnesses say they were seen with several individuals, but details remain sketchy. The crucial lead at this stage, according to people close to the investigation, is identify who was buying them alcohol that night. That detail might sound small, but it could hold the key to unlocking the truth behind their tragic deaths. It's a case that touches on bigger issues, like nightlife safety, exploitation, and how quickly fun can turn into danger when trust is misplaced. Over the years, Mamelodi and other parts of Pretoria have seen similar chilling incidents. Stories of young women disappearing after a night out, only to be found lifeless days later, are sadly not new. Many families have been left without closure, their pain fading from headlines but never from their hearts. It's a painful reminder that in many parts of South Africa, women still live with a constant fear of violence, even in spaces meant for fun and socializing. The shocking part about this latest tragedy is how it mirrors other unsolved cases, where victims were last seen in nightlife settings, where alcohol and peer pressure blur the lines between safety and risk. Investigators are now working around the clock to piece together what happened that night. They're reportedly reviewing CCTV footage from the club, speaking to witnesses, and analyzing the last known phone communications of the two victims. Police sources say toxicology tests are being conducted to determine whether the women were drugged before their deaths. This is a common investigative path in cases where foul play is suspected, but visible injuries are limited. For now, speculation remains high, but the official cause of death has not yet been released. The Mamelodi community has responded with heartbreak and anger. Local women's groups have already called for justice, demanding that this case not be brushed aside or delayed like so many others before it. Parents and youth are also speaking out online, warning about the growing trend of young women being targeted in nightlife environments. Many point to a disturbing pattern where predators exploit vulnerability, buying drinks, offering rides, or pretending to be friendly, before turning those situations into traps. It's a conversation that South Africa keeps having but never seems to fully confront. How do we protect women in a society where violence against them feels normalized? It's worth remembering that these two young women were not statistics. They were daughters, friends, and possibly mothers or sisters, human beings with dreams and lives ahead of them. Their families are now facing unbearable pain, waiting for answers that may take weeks or even months to come. The worst part of tragedies like this is the silence that follows once the public attention fades. Families are often left alone to grieve while justice drags on, and the cycle repeats itself with new victims every few months. Experts in gender-based violence say that South Africa's problem goes beyond policing. It's about education, awareness, and a cultural shift that teaches respect, empathy, and accountability. Clubs and entertainment venues, they argue, should also do more, like installing proper surveillance, training staff to spot suspicious behavior, and ensuring that patrons, especially women, are not left vulnerable. There's also growing pressure for law enforcement to treat such deaths with urgency, especially when there are early signs of foul play. Too often, negligence and delayed investigations mean key evidence is lost forever. Social media has also played a massive role in spreading awareness about this case. Photos of the two women have circulated widely, with hashtags demanding justice and urging anyone who saw them the last 2 days to come forward. Witness testimonies, even the smallest details, could be crucial in helping investigators piece together their movements that night. Who bought them drinks? Who left the club with them? Did they appear uncomfortable or intoxicated? These questions are haunting many right now, as the search for truth continues. This case has also sparked broader debates about nightlife culture, especially in townships and urban centers. Many young people say that while clubs and bars offer a sense of escape, they've also become dangerous spaces where exploitation thrives. Alcohol, loud music, and social pressure often make it difficult for people to recognize danger until it's too late. Others have argued that policing around these establishments should be tighter, especially in areas with high crime rates. If authorities took nightlife safety more seriously, tragedies like this might not happen as often. At the same time, the focus is also on accountability within communities themselves. Friends who go out together have a shared responsibility to look after each other. Too many cases end in tragedy because people leave one another behind, assuming someone else will take care of things. It's time for a stronger culture of solidarity, where safety is prioritized over fun, and where every woman feels protected, no matter where she goes or who she's with. As the investigation into the Mamelodi case continues, South Africans are watching closely. Everyone wants to know who is responsible and whether justice will truly be served. But beyond the arrests and headlines, this story forces a deeper reflection on society itself. A reminder that behind every tragic case are warning signs we often overlook. It's about learning, caring, and making sure that no family has to go through the same pain again. If you've been following this case or have any information, authorities are urging the public to come forward. Silence only protects the guilty, and speaking out could be the difference between justice and another unsolved mystery. The truth must come out, no matter how uncomfortable it is, because justice for these two young women means justice for all those who never got their day in court. Before we end, I want to leave you with this thought. Safety is not something anyone should have to beg for. It's a right, and it begins with all of us paying attention, standing up, and caring about what happens in our communities. If you found this video informative, please give a thumbs up, share with others to spread awareness, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth coverage on stories that matter in South Africa. Let us know in the comments what you think about this case and what steps you believe should be taken to make nightlife safer for everyone. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and see you next time.